and welcome back to another video in our lovely kind of corrupted kingdom of Asterclan, led by the incredible Aster Star. And I got this amazing art on the screen by, I'm pretty sure it was copyrighted in my Discord server, so it's going to be up on the screen right now. Wow, that is so gorgeous. I actually really like it a lot. But anyways, so currently, Aster Star is eavesdropping on Nightcurl, the den dad of the kingdom. And let's actually check over here, because I'm pretty sure I did not do the relationships last time in the last video. I think I just ended it off with the new, right before we're about to time skip. So, yeah. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that I renamed Prance Pelt to Heaven Pelt because someone suggested Heaven's Wing, and I think Heaven Pelt just sounds super cool because it's like her pelt is made from like the stars of heaven, and she's just very pretty fur for a cat. And let's go back to check, like I said before, our relationships. So, the first one is this. Floodspike appreciates Heaven Pelt, telling them that they had a feather stuck to their face. In the last episode, it was kind of the same thing happened. Actually, I think I already read this. No, I definitely already read this. Okay, never mind, I take it back. We don't need to read that, but like I was saying earlier, the only reason Prance Pelt said that is because Floodspike was looking like an absolute fool, and it was just so much embarrassment for Heaven Pelt. It was just ridiculous. But anyways, I think Heaven Pelt actually, yeah, she dislocated a joint, and I think Aster Star is very worried about that because he needs a bloodline, and I also got this great suggestion on screen. I really think that's super cool, for Aster Star, and I think it definitely kind of fits his character. But anyways, I think we are done, and I think it's time to time skip one moon. Aster Star has been following the progress of Slate Paw for moons and feels that this is finally the right time to get their warrior name. They are granted the name Slate Rip in honor of their enthusiasm. Slate Rip. I don't know if I like that name. I'm going to be honest. Slate Rip is a little bit of an interesting name. Slate Rip. Slate Smoke? I think I'm gonna do Slate Smoke because his coat pattern is a smoke, or that's what it says at least. And I also like alliteration, and yeah, smoke. Also, it is perfect that he was granted his warrior name for enthusiasm because he is such an enthusiastic follower of Aster Star, just like his. I just dropped my water bottle. Sorry, guys. That's my bad for making that much background noise. But anyways, like I was saying, his old mentor, if I can find it, it would be in relationships, is Lycanfer, someone he respects immensely and trusts immensely. He also really respects Aster Star, just like that. But he does not seem to really respect, or like, I should say, Heaven Pelt, and I wonder why that is. Since, well, I guess they wouldn't really have a time to like chat. Why are you so jealous of Ice Kit? And why do you dislike Ice Kit so much? That's really interesting. We're gonna have to check in on that in the future because that's really interesting. But anyways, Slate Smoke is the learner of lore. I think he's incredibly interested in the history of the kingdom. And I think to have Lycanfer as his past mentor really fits. But anyways, I think Lycanfer will go on a patrol with... I know Aster Star doesn't usually go on patrols, but I think today he really feels up to it, especially to go with Lycanfer on a patrol, and as well as Slate Smoke. So it's going to be a border patrol. Your patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of Asterclan. Aster Star is leading it. And we're going to go for it and hope no one dies, including Aster Star. I think, honestly, it'd be best if Aster Star died because he has 8 other lives. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear like my fingers brushing together. I'm literally speaking with my hands right now, so yeah. The patrol paces towards the small dog, claws out, fur up, and backed up with the courage of their clanmates. The dog breaks into a barking fit, but that's their opportunity to attack, covering each other as they push the creature away from their lands. Congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of you. You made a small dog. I don't know how it got underground, though, out of your territory. And then I'll do Flood Spike and Night Curl. I think Russet Heart is still very injured. I think that was their name, Russet Heart. And we'll do a training patrol. Floodspike wanders past an old badger set dug into the rocky hillside, only to freeze. There's a new scent here, acid and sour. Floodspike has the comforting voice of Nightcurl in his ear, and knows that you don't need to proceed at every single challenge that comes up in your life, and he's not going to proceed. Surely it must be nothing. Uneasily, the patrol continues on, and Robinbeak will go get some herbs by herself. While searching for some specific herbs, Robinbeak is startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. Robinbeak will follow it. She thinks to herself, like, if this was bad, she would have seen a prophecy about it come in, so she just must think it's not that bad. And Robinbeak, sure that this is a sign from StarClan, which is actually the opposite of what I just said. Maybe it's sure that it isn't a sign from StarClan. Follows the faint, wailing. Instead, they find a queen who lost her life in a harsh kitting, their newborn kits clinging to the body that will never move again. Robinbeak instantly wraps themselves around the kits and starts thinking about what they'll need to do to move them to camp. Wow. So Marsh Tuft's ghost now wanders, and 3 kittens, Chirp Kit, Pansy Kit, and Lime Kit, have joined the clan. I don't know how Asterstar feels about this. I don't think Robinbeak would be too pleased if he even said no, so I guess Asterstar just agreed solemnly. But, let's go check out, no. View Cats in the Afterlife? No, that's Boulder Paw. Marsh Tuft, yes. Glad that their kids are safe. She was 81 moons old. She must have been a kitty pet that ran away from her 2 legs, perhaps. She's a great kit sitter. Too bad she died. That's actually really sad. But anyways, let's actually check out the genders of these little kittens. If I can click the right thing, which it's a hard time for me to do a lot. So Chirp Kit mews quietly for milk. He is a newborn, like they all are, and his mother is Marsh Tuft. Like we know, he's very daring. Pansy Kit is a female, and she's also daring. And, okay, they're all daring, apparently. And Lime Kit is a male. Backstory orphaned. That's actually quite sad. But anyways, that is all about them. And we are going to time skip another moon. Lycanfur slipped on some rocks and dislocated their leg. Come on, Lycanfur. I thought you were a better warrior than that. Heavenpelt has recovered from their dislocated joint. I think this is great news for Asterstar, as he can finally maybe have some kins with her. And Slate Smoke believes that they're part of a new prophecy. I don't know how this superstition got in his mind, but I do think it probably has something to do with his cat mate, his clanmate, Russet Heart, who is, yes, he is very injured, but he's also very confident in himself, and he probably, as he's had a lot of poppy seeds in the system, and I think he's just muttering on and on to Slate Smoke about how they're in a new prophecy. Not the books. Anyways. Interested in all the myths and stories told by the elders and queens, Cherrypaw decides to become a medicine cat apprentice. Hoping to someday speak to those gone before, Robinbeak loves their determination and eagerness to learn and agrees to take them on as their apprentice. I actually kind of saw that coming for Cherrypaw, because he always likes having collections of things, and that's a very medicine cat thing to do, is to organize things. And Pansy Kit snuck out of camp and returned scraped up but brimming with pride despite the scolding they were given. Asterstar knows, and so does Heavenpelt, that these kits are going to be probably a pawful. Not a handful. I almost said it, but I said pawful in the end. Okay. I think they're getting nursed by Heaven Pelt, who might be expecting kittens soon. I think Cherry Paw is ready to go on their first training session with their mentor. Greenleaf's bounty means that finding dandelions and hopefully other plants like wild garlic shouldn't be any trouble. Robinbeak heads out to look for them, taking Cherry Paw to learn about one of the most useful common herbs in the Medicine Cat arsenal. Unfortunately, Asterstar doesn't seem to be the only thing that's after dandelions, and Robinbeak can't gather from this patch without killing off the already damaged plants. Cherry Paw actually starts an argument about it, insisting that they don't need to worry about protecting the dandelion patch for the future. I think Cherry Paw's very insecure. Like it said originally, like before this, like it was one of their traits. And I think he's so insecure, I think it's a boy, that Robinbeak is like, oh no, we can't get this. That it thinks, or not it, he thinks, Cherry Paw thinks that Robinbeak is just saying this because Robinbeak thinks they're not as well as smart as they should be in herbs to know about dandelions yet, even though it's dandelions. But he's just so insecure. He just makes up these things in his head, and it's not very good. Is that Floodspike and Asterstar talking to each other, rethinking their life choices? That is so funny. That is so funny. Because I would be too if you were under Asterstar as deputy. That probably will not become deputy, or leader, I should say. Oh my gosh, it's wild in this clan. Heaven Pelt, I think she's finally sick. She's sick of what Asterstar has to say, but he'll follow her anyway, and they'll go on a training patrol. Asterstar suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Heaven Pelt, and they both have a nice practice session. And we can do Floodspike, Nightcurl, and Slate Smoke on a random patrol. It's hot out today, and the hunting patrol bounces around, infused with energy as they seek out prey. It feels like every creature on the mountains is out enjoying the weather and fattening up, and other cats have what feels like the perfect day, sun and heat and prey dripping from every moment. Okay, I don't know what to say about that, but I will check relationships. Floodspike thinks the prey lime kid is biting into the other side of the camp looks delicious. Nightcurl asks Robinbeak how they're doing. Nightcurl has drawn the ire of Chirpkit by deliberately taking the last of their favorite nesty material for themselves. That does not seem in character for Nightcurl, but I don't think I'm going to read all these because my throat hurts really bad. So we can kind of make up this for ourselves. I just need a time skip one more moon, and then I'll end off the video because my throat hurts really bad. Russet Heart's claw wound has finally healed, and Cherry Paw has gotten fleas. I'm going to assume this is because Cherry Paw is probably Robinbeak's like, you need to use this if you don't want to get fleas, and Russet Paw or Cherry Paw's like, you don't need to tell me what to do. I'm very smart. I was given a gift from Starclan to be this apprentice, just like he was originally. He's very, very insecure and defiant. But Ice Kid has reached the age of 6 moons, and Russet Heart as their mentor, which does not seem like a good match, but I think as Heaven Pelt's apprentice, Russet Heart will get special treatment. Pansy Kid has healed from their scrapes when they ran out of camp that one time, and Lime Kid tries to sneak out of camp as well, but fell and got a bruise before they can even leave the safety of the camp walls. I think Pansy Kid is definitely better at exploring than Lime Kid, and I think that definitely shows that. Relationships, Floodspike's having a wonderful time discussing news with Asterstar. That is actually surprising because usually Floodspike and Asterstar are not really getting along, mostly from Asterstar's point of view. But I'm actually just gonna scroll through these, and if you guys want to pause and read them, that could be something you can do, but I'm not going to because, like I said earlier, my throat hurts really bad. And I just needed to make a video really quickly, and I'll probably end soon anyway because it's already 15 minutes long. Anyways, oh my gosh, Pansy Kit, you're so pretty. Whoa, Pansy Kit wants to follow the Medicine Cat everywhere. I think Robinbeak is as a cat that did find them, I think Pansy Kit has a special connection to them. Chirp Kit has changed from daring to impulsive, and Lime Kit is also still daring, boldly walking out of camp, but that must have been before he fell and bruised himself. Is asking the medicine cat why all the herbs have to be stinking gross. I think Chirp Kit is the opposite of his sister Pansy Kit, as Pansy Kit probably likes the smell of herbs, and Chirp Kit's like, they smell disgusting. Icepaw is a male adolescent, and his father. Let's check out how Night Girl's doing. Very high respect, very high comfort and trust, and platonic like. Makes sense because that is your father figure, adopted father. And, oh, Icepaw's also insecure. Yikes, okay. Lycanfur, I forgot that you were very, very injured. Where is your mentor? Russet Heart. You have a slim platonic like. Who's the cat that hates you? Maybe it was Russet Heart, which probably isn't the best thing. No, there was definitely a cat that did not like Icepaw. It's not. Maybe it's Asterstar? Definitely not. Maybe it's Heaven Pelts, perhaps. No, where the oh, it's, I think it's Slate Smoke. Yeah, it is. Slate Smoke, why do you hate Icepaw so much? Oh, I know why, I think. I think it's because Slate Smoke respects Asterstar, but he doesn't get the same platonic like with Asterstar as Asterstar gives to Icepaw. And he's kind of jealous of that. Wishes they were still sleeping in their nest. Well, that's not gonna happen. Okay, Icepaw's untrained, so Rusted Heart will go on a training patrol, and I think Heaven Pelt will go with. While out training, Rusted Heart stumbles upon a bush of red berries. Rusted Heart is stupid. Confidently gathering them and prancing back to camp with the patrol, Rusted Heart is then informed that the red currants aren't a useful medicinal herb, so they're just berries. Bloodspike will go on a patrol with his mom, I think. I think it's time for him to go with his mom and his mom's apprentice. Asterclan can never have enough cobwebs. Robin Beak instructs their team, and leading them out, they go to search for them. Can warriors not pay attention, even to something as simple as cobwebs? Robin Week holds their breath and counts to 10 before they dismiss the patrol. Every found cobweb ruined. What little did they manage to find? Oh, I think Robin Beak's been very stressed lately with Cherry Paw, and now Floodspike is on her last nerve. Robin Beak, usually she's just very faithful, wise, and calm, but today, I guess, it's not that at all. Slate Smoke can go on patrol with Night Curl and Asterstar, and I think he's going to try and impress Asterstar with a border patrol. While on patrol, Slate Smoke notices an unfamiliar scent, something that here smells like a non-cat from Asterclan. I'm sorry, I've been stumbling all over my words this whole video, but I do know that he will proceed. It turns out they were Slate Smoke's own paw prints. Slate Smoke huffs with embarrassment and can't meet the eyes of the rest of the patrol. That is definitely not something that you wanted to prove to your leader, but I think we'll times get one more moon and they'll end it off. So everyone has healed and nothing really that important happens with the status of Heaven Pelt getting pregnant with kittens. But I think that's going to be all for today's video. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. I'm gonna try and post really frequently in August. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye!